Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Taboo Fetish Talk Radio. Interested in advertising on Taboo Fetish Talk Radio? It's easy. Send us an email at taboofetishtalk@gmail.com for rates and information.
Are there any more things you're going to pop in there?
Fuck no.
I'm just curious. I didn't know. I don't want to talk over things. I have a tendency to talk over things.
Yeah.
Well, we are bright and fucking cheery this morning.
Blog Talk Radio.
What was that?
That wasn't me.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know, maybe because Blog Talk sucks in the morning, maybe they haven't woken up yet. I don't know, maybe because Blog Talk sucks in the morning, maybe they haven't woken up yet.
I get it because I somehow had the advertising page open for the fucking show, and it is delayed, obviously, and that's what, yeah. Note to self, do not have the window open for the show while you're broadcasting, because it'll play. Well, good morning.
On the air.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Just woke up with a whole bunch of tweets.
That's how we
this
roll.
must be
We tweet the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
So, good morning.
Yeah,
Welcome
good morning.
to Top Fetish Talk. Have you had your coffee yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
Remind
up
me-
and running. Laura, on the other hand, doesn't quite feel so good, so she might sit this one out.
Oh, poor thing. Too cold, too tired, hungover like us.
I think it's just the weather. We got snow, and it's like 15 degrees outside. So.
Holy shit, I do not envy you guys at all.
Need to come down to Florida with you guys.
Shit, Marty's up there in Maine. He's feeling the same pain as you.
All right, well, Marty's got it worse.
I, on the other hand, I'm down here in sunny Florida, and it was 86 yesterday. Not to rub it in, but I don't call it the Sunshine State for nothing.
Yeah.
All the fetishists eventually start traveling down here. So don't worry about it. It'll happen to you eventually. I like to at least believe that, though. I like to try and get all my kinky friends down here sooner than later. So good morning. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Would you like to officially introduce yourself?
Well, I'm John. My website's simplytickling.com. Myself and my fiancée Laura run the site. We usually feature, male, female couples kind of everyday tickling stuff. We just recently branched into doing female on female stuff with models we hire and some of Laura's friends and whoever else wants to join in.
What got you guys into this? Are you lifestyle ticklers, ticklees and ticklers?
Yeah, I've been in the community for a long time, in and out of doing editing work for videos, for all sorts of stuff and everything else. But I kind of converted her into the whole thing after a while. It took her a little bit to get into it, but now that she's into it fully, she loves every minute of it.
Was she needing more of the budge to be on film, or as far as being into tickling on a personal basis?
That was probably the film thing. The tickling thing was never really an issue. She always enjoyed the tickling part of it.
Good deal. Are both of you switches in that aspect, or do you? Yes, you both. So you like being tickled as well?
Yeah, we're both switches. Usually when it comes to it, she's more of a lure, but
she's more the lure.
Oh yeah, she is.
Really? That's interesting to hear. Most relationships, most male, female relationships, the male's normally the lure and the woman's the lead.
Yeah, she's the more vicious lure out of the two of us. I get attacked all the time.
Nice, nice. I gotta meet her. My goodness. Of course,
Well, you will, hopefully in April when you come up.
Oh, April's too far away, but there won't be snow on the ground then, and I'm obviously not too keen on the snow. Brr.
It might be. It snows up here in April.
Shh, don't tell me that. I'll switch my days. Just lie to me. Tell me it's going to be warm and crisp out. If you guys are just tuning in, this is Taboo Fetish Talk. Marty's there somewhere. Or not?
Yeah, I have my cup. I haven't woken up yet. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Nursing a hangover. We have John and Laura from Simply Tickling. You can follow them on Twitter at Simply Tickling. And check out the website right now. I know that you guys are listening in this morning while you're getting ready for work. And you probably need a little pick-me-up before you head in for one of those silly 9-to-5 jobs. So check out simplytickling.com. So, when was it that you personally discovered that you had a tickling fetish? Is there any...
I don't even remember. As long as I can remember, really.
As long as you can remember.
Oh, yeah. It's been from... Yeah, I can't even remember when it started. It's just always been that way with me. I try to explain it to people like, you know, hey, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? And they go, strawberry or chocolate. And I go, okay, why? And they really can't answer me, and then that's my explanation for, you know, why I'm into tickling. I just don't know why.
That's a really good point, though. I mean, a lot of people delve deep in themselves trying to figure out where this fetishism came from, and some people, you're simply born that way. It didn't take some sort of kink or quirk that happened in puberty or whatnot to really set it off. Although tickling is one of those super fun ones that you know you were tickled and you know you tickled other people when you were younger and thought nothing of it, and now to this day it's become a whole business for you guys. Were you guys open about your tickling fetishes before you started the business together?
Yeah, she knew about it right off the bat. It was kind of when we first met, it was always we would tickle each other, and eventually I told her pretty quickly into the relationship what it was all about, and I showed her around and everything, and she was okay with it, and slowly but surely I kind of converted her into a fetishist as much as me.
Nice. I'd love to hear that. Do you feel that it helps her?
What was
that?
Say what,
darling? No, say what? Go for it. Speak freely.
She's usually these days I think she's almost enjoys the female models more than me sometimes. It seems like sometimes when I tickle her she can turn it off and block it just because it's me, I guess. I don't know, but we get female models, she's like super ticklish. It's just ridiculous.
I can understand that, though. When you've been with someone long enough, you can become desensitized to certain areas, or you know what spots that you are definitely going to go for, and you can put yourself in that mindset, all right, just don't think about it, You know he's going to go for the ribs. You know he's going to go in between the toes. Whereas if she's playing with new models on air or on film and whatnot, it's kind of it's something new, something fresh, something that she's having the opportunity to explore and be explored, and kind of the hesitation or the anticipation of the girls finding those exact sweet spots kind of leads up to a little bit, kind of giving you the goosebumps all over, not knowing when and where they're going to hit those spots. So I get it.
We come into the same fun and games when it comes to the models too, because I mean two of our models we've shot with so far are complete noobs to the whole fetish scene and had no idea kind of what they were getting themselves into, but I mean by the end of the shoot they were loving every minute of it and want to come back.
Now, have you felt it's been it has helped or hurt your relationship to start a business together?
I think it's helped.
That's always wonderful to hear.
yeah, I think it's a fun hobby that her and I kind of share that, makes money on the side, and it's something that we can do together. It's a good time.
Do you guys keep anything, as far as like tickling fetishes are concerned, do you keep anything particularly just for you two, like any certain spots or any particular positions being bound that is just strictly for you guys that you don't want to share with other models or sharing on video clips and whatnot?
Yeah, when we shoot with the models, we usually try to keep it kind of PG, because the models that we find are usually, Tori was just a bartender that we found, so we try to keep it decently vanilla to the point where it can be processed by them. When it comes to Laura and I shooting, we'll do anything from playful games to the more erotic tickling and different bondage schemes and stuff like that.
Nice. Do you ever feel that doing what you love is too much of a good thing?
Too much of a good thing? No. There's no such thing.
I like that. I like hearing that. Marty, you're being so quiet there. You're allowed to pipe in at any time.
No, it just seems like you guys are having such a fun time. So I'm just sitting back and listening and stuff. So. Hey, dude, how long have you guys been making clips?
I would say 2 years now, off and on. At first, we were just kind of, testing the waters out and making a video here and there, and every now and then it was all right, let's put one up, and all right, we'll make one. But these days, every free moment we have, we're usually shooting.
Do you feel that's been a hindrance at all between you guys? I know from a personal perspective, like working too much in the relationship has been a...
No, we schedule it enough that it's every now and then we have a free moment. We'll shoot for an hour or so and just get that done, and I'll have enough footage to last me for the week or 2 weeks, depending on how much we shoot. And then the majority of my work comes down to editing and posting and promoting, and I think I do more of that than I do actual shooting sometimes.
And that's all the not fun stuff too.
Well, I'm trying to get as fast as possible with it, so I think I got it down to a pretty good science now.
People never realize, yes, we get to do what we love on a regular basis, but it comes with all that extra crap. It's not all tickling and fun and games. Promoting.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to it to keep it going.
Well, it certainly is.
It's worth it.
Oh, certainly. Do you guys ever travel to shoot, or you just, I don't want to promote where exactly you are. I don't know if you guys keep it public or whatnot. But do you guys ever travel, or have you thought about doing it in the future?
We've thought about doing it in the future. We haven't really traveled yet. Both of our regular work schedules are kind of all over the place, so sometimes we don't have a lot of time to go here or there, but eventually we'd like to.
I know we'd love to see you down here in Florida for FetishCon in August. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe we can work something out.
Just saying, at least come once, sniffle. Mr. Marty hasn't come yet. It's a blast, I promise you.
I've been to a few nests a while up north. Been to a couple of those back years ago, but those were great times, and Laura hasn't really experienced that yet, and I've been telling her about it, and she wants to come to one, so I think something like FetishCon would probably be a really big eye-opener to her, because it's not just tickling fetish, it's everything else, so.
Well, there's plenty of little classes and shows and demos and competitions set aside for strictly tickling during FetishCon. And I recommend everybody going at least once and checking out the scene. If you don't do anything else but just people watch and network, is an absolute blast. You know, a lot of people come down and pressure themselves about shoot, and ends up being far more hectic and stressful than anything.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So if you guys are tuning in, you're listening to Taboo Fetish Talk. We have Simply Tickling live on air. If you'd like to call in and ask any questions or tweet any questions at us, the phone number is 213-943-3601. Again, that's 213-943-3601. You can follow them on Twitter at Simply Tickling. Check them out at simplytickling.com and welcome to tweet any questions at them or us at Taboo Fetish Talk. Boy, it is early. I don't know how you guys get up at this crack of dawn stuff.
I don't. I got up at about 7 o'clock and had about 30 tweets from you guys. And like, oh my God, I got changed. And I rolled over to Laura. I don't feel good. You're handling this one, so.
Oh my goodness. Have you guys ever considered that if this really super takes off as far as running a tickling site and having a huge tickling fan base out there, would you ever consider quitting your normal day-to-day vanilla job?
Not sure. Maybe not. Depends how big we got and how steady it was. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You guys ever received any crazy questions or requests from fans, like custom requests, or hey, I'd love to see this on the site that had absolutely nothing to do with tickling, or maybe something to do with tickling that was totally off the wall?
We get a lot of requests, and we usually, when it comes to requests with us, we usually try to film them as soon as possible, because give the people what they want. So, as for weird requests. I think of one. I think we had one where the guy just wanted me to tickle Laura in sneakers, and I'm like, okay, well, I was blocking a pretty good spot on her, but okay, and we did that, and I guess he enjoyed it. So I mean, we're open to any real suggestions. So. Usually a request will come in, and I'll either text Laura or call Laura and be like, hey, we got a request to do this, and this, and this, and she'll be like, oh, okay, all right, let's do it.
It's like, all right, now I know what I'm getting myself into when I get home.
Yep.
I'm assuming it's been a blessing to be able to have a relationship where you have a model constantly on hand. Has it ever gotten too hectic there where too tired or ever broken out any type of fights or anything where you have something you guys have to film?
No, there really hasn't been any of those issues. I mean, Laura's good friend Candy lives maybe 10 minutes from us, and we can call on her anytime we want, and if we need somebody extra, shoot. So there really hasn't been too much of an issue.
You guys are a breath of fresh air. It's wonderful hearing a couple being able to shoot what they love, running a business together, and having a healthy relationship. You mentioned you guys are fiancés. Are there any wedding dates planned?
I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing planned yet?
Nothing yet. We'll get down that road sooner or later, I hope.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice long engagements are good. You sort everything out before you get married. You get all the bullshit out of the way, trust me.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd want to share with us today? I don't want to keep you too long, but you're welcome to hang out on air, and Marty, pipe up at any time.
I think Marty fell asleep.
I think Marty did fall asleep. Nursing that hand.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I'm still awake. I'm just in a daze right now. Holy crap.
Good morning.
Wow. Sorry, last night got really crazy on air, and wow.
Tuesday's a new Friday.
In evening shows, we have a drinking game. Whenever there's a word mentioned, you have to take a shot, a sip, a glug, whatever, of something. For some reason, this hasn't taken up on the morning shows yet. So, did I say morning shows? I meant on the evening shows, obviously.
They can do it on the morning shows. It'd be fun.
I think we should have mimosas or Bloody Marys or something of that nature in the morning and get the morning started right? A little whiskey in your coffee.
I'm still trying to drink coffee here.
Oof. Coffee, whiskey, hot toddy or something. I don't know. Again, if you guys are tuning in, you're listening to Taboo Fetish Talk. We're chatting with Simply Tickling. You can check them out at simplytickling.com. Follow them on Twitter at Simply Tickling. Of course, we're hoping you've seen all of our tweets and posts. If you have any questions you'd like to call in or tweet at them, our phone number is 213-943-3601. Marty, any questions?
Yeah, actually, I might have a few.
Now that you're
I was wondering where you guys see yourselves 5 years from now.
Hopefully in like a large house in South Florida with, a boat and no, I don't. Pretty much probably doing the same thing we're doing now. I mean, I hope that we continue to grow and continue to get ourselves out there a lot more by, talking to you guys, getting out there on the forums, getting out there on Twitter and Tumblr and everywhere else we are. So, it depends how the people go. Where you guys are now, when it comes to your clips and stuff, I was wondering if you guys even imagine that you guys would be where you are now 5 years ago. Well, yeah, no. 5 years ago we weren't even doing anything when it came to tickling wise. So yeah, I guess it's been a pretty wild ride from then to now. I mean, we're a lot more active in the community than we used to be. I was wondering if you have any advice for anyone out there, any of the listeners that are thinking about starting up their own clip store? Jump into it. I mean, the only way to learn how to do this stuff is to do it. There's no guides on the internet. There's no... Well, James Stark has a little bit of a guide, but there's no real way to learn it until you do it. So there's a lot of work to it. It's not all fun and games, and you gotta do a lot of editing and promoting and a lot of backstory work, and not to mention all the emails to the models and getting them locked on and ready to go. Sometimes, depending on the model, it can be more difficult than others.
Very true.
But, yeah, I mean, if you want to go for it, and I wish you all the luck.
Very true. It's one thing that you don't learn what you're getting into until you start making mistakes in it, and you have to learn and grow from those mistakes. Marty?
Yeah?
Have you died on it?
What?
We're going to have an AA meeting after the show.
An ADD day?
No, AA meeting.
An AA meeting?
There we go.
Yeah, I just need an intervention or something.
Can we film it? Because I feel like they could take a really interesting and fetish-driven course there. Just saying. Random idea.
I don't know. There might be a link between alcohol and fetish clips and fetish stuff. I'm not sure. I need to research that. I don't know. Crazy.
Well, there is a fetish for everything out there, so you never know.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just glad that these guys called in. You guys are freaking awesome. Seriously.
Yes.
Oh my
God. Thank you for getting up early with us.
Yeah, no problem. Hopefully the next time we call in, Laura will feel better when she can get on the phone here. But I think she's probably still passed out in bed.
Poor thing. Give her our best. Give her a great big hug and kiss and tell her we hope she feels better soon.
Will do.
Anything else you'd like to share with us this morning? The floor is yours. Say whatever you want, need, or desire.
I don't really have much else to say, really.
We've tickled it all out of you?
Yeah, for the most part. That's usually Laura's job.
Nice. I'm going to have to meet this lovely lady in April, if not sooner.
Yeah, hopefully. As soon as you can get up north, get up here.
As soon as the snow melts.
Now, that would be friggin' awesome.
What, the snow melting?
The next clip starring Miss Whitney Morgan on SimplyTickling.com. That'd be freaking awesome.
I thought you were going a completely different route where it involved snow and tickling. There's a fetish clip for you. Tickling in the snow. Ooh, snowball fight. It would be adorable.
That would last the whole about 1 minute till everybody got cold and cranky and wanted to go inside.
Whiny and cranky, yeah. We don't know about these things. We don't know about these things in Florida. That their snow stuff. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for calling in with us. We really appreciate it more than you know. To our listeners out there, you definitely need to follow Simply Tickling at Simply Tickling on Twitter. Check them out on Tumblr at Simply Tickling, and of course, go to www.simplytickling.com. Again, thank you so much for calling in with us. Hope you have a lovely day.
Welcome.
And let the future missus know that we missed her presence, and we hope she gets to feeling better.
I hope she gets better too. We'll probably be shooting this weekend, probably with Candy again. So hopefully we'll have some new stuff up pretty quick.
Drink some chamomile tea. That's what everybody keeps telling me on Twitter. I don't think it works, but and get some rest.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much, Belle. We appreciate it. Have a great day today.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Marty, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. And I'm somewhat awake now. So
You what?
the road on the show. It is 8:30. We are just about halfway through our radio show this morning. If you'd like to give us a call, the phone number is 213-943-3601, and we'll accept your call. You can speak with either Miss Whitney Morgan or myself, Marty, about your kinks, your fetishes, anything else that you might be into. Again, that phone number is 213-943-3601. And we're trying to wake up this morning. We got our coffee on an IV drip, and we are doing fan-fucking-tastic. And we just got off the line with simplytickling.com. They're freaking awesome.
I'm highly amused that you sang that.
It's almost time for the morning wake-up song, I think. We all need to wake up this morning. Everyone needs a kick in the pants. You can do it. Eat some pancakes, bacon, some eggs and cheese. Blast all over some body and eat it right off and lick it and nibble it right off. Yummy. Wow.
Oh, somebody's hangover seems to have gone away. At least you sound like it.
I'm not wearing any underwear. I'm waking up. My coffee is starting to work now. I love it. This show is brought to you in part by Niceville House.
Wait, kind of technically is.
Straight up. Huh?
Where the hell is the morning wake-up call song thing?
Song thing. My All right. I got to prep.
Oh, you're going to sing it. Okay, I was looking for an audio clip.
Okay. Rise and shine, sleepyheads, get your butts up out of bed, for it is morning once again, so let's get going. Rise and shine, sleepyheads, get your butts up out of bed, it is morning once again, so let's get going. Okay. It is morning once again, so let's get going. No shit, Marty. It is morning once again, so let's get going, going. Get out! There. Wake up, people.
Good morning.
That was beautiful.
That was wonderful. That was awesome.
It's waking up, though. Brother.
2, 1, 3. By the way, someone calling
my hand on fire.
What? What? 3601. What's our phone number? Yeah.
213-943-3601. Maybe you guys can wake us up this morning or something. That would be awesome. Give us a call. If you're awake, you're driving to work, or you're on your laptop or some shit doing clips up and crap, you can give us a phone call. The radio show is going to be going on for another half hour, so, hey, might as well call in and let us know what you're up to this morning.
Yeah. And stuff. Because apparently, I mean, I'm looking on Twitter, and there are a lot of people that are, like, awake and tweeting. All these girls on cam, too. I don't understand that.
I don't know. I guess it has to do with the folks that are awake in Europe and overseas and stuff, and Korea and Australia and all those other awesome countries.
This is actually the responses I was getting, because I asked on Twitter why there are so many girls on cam at 7 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is their motivation? And the most common reply was money. And then the second one was, well, you know, there are people in different time zones. I'm like, shouldn't they be at work? They are at work, apparently.
Well, a lot of them are probably sitting there in front of their cam, or they're about to be, or they just got done, and they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I'm just sitting. Well, you need to call into the radio show and plug your websites, you know? Or just talk with us, friggin' chat with us. It's freaking awesome. Love it. Last night's show was freaking amazing. We had a bunch of freaking call-ins. One was from Bailey Page, I think. Yeah.
You guys were going nuts last night.
Huh?
You guys were going nuts last night.
It was nuts. Zoe had the guy that stole her virginity right there on cam and all this stuff. Zoe was going crazy on cam. She was like showing her herself like the entire time. It was just crazy.
So you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The evening shows apparently get super, super naughty because bitches are awake and show themselves on cam. Nobody in their right mind is going to see me on cam this morning. Sorry, but me when I roll out of bed is not attractive in my personal opinion. And that's my opinion, and I'll keep it to myself. And, yeah. So what are our official air times? I'm assuming Mr. JW is listening in while he edits Smut this morning. Are our morning shows going to start at 8 from now on? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know if JW is listening or not. I know he's up. He's probably shot and skinned a deer as of sometime this morning. It wouldn't surprise me. Guy loves to shoot shit. Yeah.
I love to shoot shit. That's funny.
I need beer. I'd like to eat something.
It's too early for beer, unless there's like beer mosa. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Spritzer, maybe? No, I don't fucking know. Too early to drink.
Some Bailey Irish cream in the morning. There you go. Tastes like coffee, kind of, sort of.
As in Miss Bailey's Irish cream? I don't know if she is Irish.
Yes, Bailey's Irish cream.
I don't know if she's Irish. Is she?
Huh?
Is she Irish?
I'm not sure. She might be. You know? But it's possible. Anything is possible in make-believe.
Anything is possible. What are you typing?
3. Oh, I'm just sending out a couple tweets here, trying to see if folks would like to call in.
Morning. I doubt it. Since I guess our show is station channel is somewhat adult driven, I sent a news article here on XBiz where the SC has issued a second production moratorium update. There's a moratorium in the adult industry. Statement says that they've spoken apparently to the past testing facility doctors this morning and want to issue an update on the current moratorium and testing. Currently, all people who have had at-risk contact with a positive performer have been retested with the RNA APMA test. At this point, they're awaiting final test results from a performer who went to a personal physician whose testing system does not have a swift turnaround time as the industry clinics. The results of that final are clear. They will establish a date to lift the moratorium. Until then, it remains in place. In case everybody out there didn't know. I know normally things don't really kick over as much on the Florida side as they do over on the California side. All that shit seems to go down in California. Good morning. Anybody want to call?
Ogre said that he's going to call in. First, he has to grab a beer.
Who?
Ogre?
He's going to grab a beer this morning?
Mr. Ogre, yeah. He said that he's going to give us a call, but first he has to grab a beer. I like the way that guy thinks.
I need food desperately. I might die.
You need food?
Yes. Grab a beer at 8:30 in the morning. My goodness. People are crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, though. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Fine, yeah, you would get me with my mouth full.
What's your mouth full of?
Yeah, I'm having a cookie for breakfast.
Oh, cookies sound amazing. I'm getting cookies.
Well, nobody came by to make it for me. I didn't have the bacon or the eggs, so.
Nobody made me breakfast either, right? What the fuck? Our listeners need to be better at this shit.
Right? Hell, I'll even tell them where I am if they want to send a delivery order.
You had a delivery order? Like people actually delivered food to you?
Oh, there's a place called Grub Cap that would probably bring me stuff from Denny's or Perkins.
No shit. I don't know if this exists in my life. I'm going to have to research this. And then I'll interview them.
I think it's available statewide.
I know we have doorstep delivery up here. I don't know if they do breakfast, though.
If there's a Denny's or a Perkins within 10 minutes of you, they will.
No shit. Aw, sweet fans are tweeting me. Really, so this needs to happen next morning's show, because I'm just going to have them bring me shit and then make them come all the way to where the computer is and where we're airing from, and then let them tell me on air what they brought, seductively, though. Because, it's an adult-based show. They need to say it's sexy, right? Yes? No? Maybe? Good morning, guys.
I don't know. It might work.
It might work. Anyway.
Well, you might get somebody that's shy when they make the delivery,
What if they don't know what's going on?
For radio, I think that's okay.
Exactly. I'm not getting their faces at anything. So
and you're not getting their proper name either, but you do need to let them know that they are broadcasting on the air.
So I shouldn't read their little name tags on air. Okay.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
All right. Duly noted. Duly noted.
Like if it's Jimmy John's, call it Jimmy Joe's. Or if it's Perkins, I don't know, maybe P. King's, you know what I mean?
This Jimmy, why do we always get into foods that age? Have you noticed that, guys?
So I called in with a cookie in my mouth.
I approve this message.
Is Marty over there fapping or what? This is his show and I ain't heard a peep from him yet.
Right? He's so quiet. He's so hungover.
Why is he hungover?
I guess shit got wild last night on air.
Oh, okay. So I should expect my assistant to be pretty hungover too, huh?
Well, she's not awake yet, is she?
I don't know. This is like 3 hours early for her.
Likewise. This is rather
like
early.
3 hours early for her. She was probably going to bed as you came on the air.
This is probably true. Was she at least working during this, or?
No, she wasn't here. She went home.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, last night was freaking nuts. It really was. I mean, there was so much shit going on. Oh, my God.
We need a
what
recap.
When fucking Bailey called in, damn it.
Where were you last night?
Working.
Oh.
Tuesday nights I can't be expected to be on the air. It's wifey time and stuff.
She called in probably sometime around 9, I think, or a little bit before that.
Yeah, you should have texted me. I'd have had fun with that. Bailey's so cute. Jesus.
Bailey is adorable. I want to actually really meet her.
I want her back in a few weeks. Her and Hazel. Did you see what I did to Hazel? Oh, my God.
Yes, I did. The internet shows all.
Yeah, we got that done right before the shutdown, too.
Yeah, what's going on here?
What do you mean? It's another shutdown. And I'll go out on a limb and say this here on air. If you are still producing and you are using new talent and fresh tests and all this shit, you're giving everybody the ammunition they need to force a fucking condom law in Florida. Do you want to have to wear a condom? I don't think so. Stop fucking shooting. Make compilations. Rely on your wits to generate your traffic. Don't fucking break the moratorium until they say we're clear to shoot. Sorry. Soapbox.
Did you say soapbox?
Soapbox. Yeah, I was standing on my soapbox for a minute. Oh, and that includes hand jobs, foot fetish, as long as it's just the girl. The only thing we are approved to do right now, people, is solo girl stuff. No contact with them whatsoever.
What about solo boy stuff? What about solo boy stuff? Why are you going to hate on gay stuff?
I guess you could do solo boy stuff as long as the cameraman's like 5 feet back from the boy if he's got a hellacious cum shot.
Nice. Say hellacious. You are really awake this morning. This is
turned into a game of God's Jesus.
Well, good morning.
There's this guy in the chat that says, if
Paul?
Turn your radio off.
What?
Turn your radio off.
I didn't know you answered the phone yet, girl. Good Lord.
Well, hey, you're live on Taboo Fetish Talk this morning. Good morning,
ladies and gentlemen. It's
Good.
over. I'm sitting here eating my leftover.
Gentlemen.
I'm the only lady.
I assure you, I'm using the term extremely loosely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, most of my ladies use that term loosely, too. Oh, wait, no, that's
I
not a
wouldn't
term.
use the word
Body part.
I wouldn't use the term lady loosely because that's just rude.
I applaud
Right?
this message.
Huh?
What did you say?
I said I applaud this message. I'm highly amused. Trust me, I'm really amused. I'm just not awake yet. I don't know how you people get up at this early.
I've been up for like 3 hours with, so.
Wait a minute.
By the way,
Where
my
are you?
band
Are you on West Coast? Or are
I'm
you back in Florida?
I realize it's almost 9 o'clock now, but I did get up at 6:45, so that means something.
Oh, no.
You want to shut your face. Shut your face.
So who is this attacking me? I gotta know.
That's
Ogre doesn't
15,
feel
really?
well this morning.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's pretty foul.
By the way, if you're listening in, we just had Mr. Ogre call in of Ogre's World.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
Oh, it's that fucking guy.
I like that I
go back to work then.
I get that at the post office and the DMV and the grocery store. Oh, fuck, here he is. No.
I only get it when I'm out of town. I don't get it when I'm in town, luckily. Nobody knows me. Yeah, nobody knows me here.
Wow.
Oh, my neighbors, the only time we interact is when our dogs run alongside the fence and bark at each other at like 10 o'clock at night.
You keep your stupid dog shut up. Fuck you and your fucking dog. Yeah.
Oh, no, we're just both trying to catch them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm projecting here.
What happened there where this is going?
Our dogs are stupid and loud.
Say what? I couldn't. Somebody was talking over you.
Shut up.
I didn't say who was talking over who. I love how Whitney automatically assumes I wanted to hear the man talk and the woman could wait her turn. Like, that's not what I was saying at all.
It kind of is your personality, let's be honest here.
Oh, my God. All right, so I'm a hateful bastard. Whatever.
Why doesn't he have a morning show?
That's why I called in, was so I don't have to have my own. Making yours more interesting.
That works for me. That makes it easier for me to leave.
Although I do dig on the ADD song because I had ADD, and then my brother got ADD, right? And so we went to the mall and we were hanging out at the mall, and then they had these awesome shoes, right? These like fucking Reeboks. They were like blue and anyway.
That's
no, I can't have my own morning show. I have to call and harass Whitney.
Good morning.
Okay.
Morning, dear.
Good morning. Well, when you move down to Florida, because it's going to happen, and you're going to be one of the
She won't let me roll over and hassle her, so I have to do it on the phone.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they would have a problem with that.
That's right. This morning I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I think I'm getting sick. Here, now wait a minute. Where are you at? You were just talking about it being freezing rain.
Oh, that would be Marty. That's not me.
Oh. Okay. Where's he at?
It's sunshine and rainbows here.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Really?
What rock?
And purple unicorns.
Screw you, dude.
He's in a box. What the hell? It's 15.
It's fucking
like 4 inches of snow on the ground. It's freezing as shit. Oh,
shit is not freezing. Shit is 98.6 degrees when it exits the body, and it continues to decompose, maintaining an average temperature of about 72 degrees.
It was a metaphor.
Until how long?
The metaphor was incorrect.
Wait, but hold on a second. If it's been laying out for 2 days, it is no longer 70 degrees. It is room temperature or ambient temperature.
Not necessarily, because most of the time when you take a shit, it goes into the toilet bowl, which is actually cool water, averaging somewhere between 60 and 65
So we're discussing
degrees.
human species here, and not like animal or...
No, well, animal shit, that's a gray area.
What
if you're doing puppy play?
It is too early.
If they shit in the stream, it's going to be colder.
She's just yelling, it's too early for this.
We're talking about human exercise.
Seriously, why do we have to just? You know what? I'm going to go with her on this one for once. I'm with Whitney. Let's the poop talk is a little.
Oh, poop
I'm
talk.
sitting here. I'm eating my leftover pizza.
Okay, I used to start my day looking at fucking thousands of gallons of human waste. Actually, millions of gallons. I take that back. Not a bucket.
Wow.
Yeah, I was working on a 10 million gallon clarifier project for one of the local ship plants. Anyway. So yeah, I'm used to talk in the morning.
Okay. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what else I could possibly say in that situation aside from I'm glad that you're not in that business anymore.
Well, sometimes I still have a shitty day, trust me.
Don't feed me that line of crap.
Yeah, I already got fed that line of crap. I discovered that never mind.
Take no
we won't go into that. That's getting edited out of the video. So
you know, I have to be honest with you. I'm really glad that I haven't run into Candle on this program yet because she outpuns me. She really does.
She's
kind of
a
awful.
ton of fun.
She outpuns everybody. Let's be honest here.
She's a ton of fun.
She does. Well, I'm gonna be. I gotta say, I'm actually pretty proud of my punning. But she punked me twice in the same day. I'm like, Jesus, that girl's quick-witted. Very quick-witted.
Twice in the same day. That sounds filthy.
It was fucking filthy. Oh.
Woo. Cancel is one of those that I've worked with so much that certain things just stand out in my mind. And, like, I think it was 3 years ago at FetishCon. Might have been 4, I don't know. She agreed to be part of a handjob scene with Amber Lynn Bach. And I was the guy that was the stunt cock that Amber had to get off. Anyway, Campbell's sitting over my face, holding my mouth closed with no panties on, of course, and Amber stroking my butt. Pretty cool scenario, right? You know, most guys would have no problem. I'm looking at Campbell's face and remembering her flipping around in pee in my dungeon going, "Stupid master," in the voice of I Dream of Jeannie. Took me 17 minutes to come.
How long?
17 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and Amber usually got me in like 3 or 4.
I was going to say, with candles sitting on your face, it took you 17 minutes to get off.
Yep.
I think that should be a you might be gay segment. You might be gay if it takes you more than 5 minutes to get off with candles sitting on your face.
Well, she wasn't actually sitting on my face, but hey.
Well, you know, no, I get it. And like as a performer, dude, like years ago, I did I've done like everything. But anyway, I used to perform at raves, right, and do stage shows at raves. And we did one night we had a bit where these two girls were gonna like knock me down and sit on my back and like make out, and they were gorgeous. They were absolutely ridiculously hot, right? So the show happened. This is like New Year's Eve in Milwaukee, like early 2000s. Anyway, so I'm laying on this stage, like by halfway through the routine, I'm laying on this stage. I'm face down on this fucking wooden stage. And I've got these two smoking hot girls sitting on my back, and they're making out. They got their hands down each other's pants. And the only thing I can think of is, fuck, this is uncomfortable. Bitches, get off me. I want some goddamn beer. It's not often as hot as people think it is, you know?
I agree with you. I actually did something similar to that with Candlebox, Lola Lynn, and Tara Rise at FetishCon. I was supposed to hog tie and tickle them, and somehow or another I wound up underneath all three of them getting bit, tickled, spanked, and God only knows what else.
Wow.
Yeah.
The table's
Hell, I
turned.
think you got the fuck off of me.
Fucking tough day for you, dude.
All my days are tough, man. Lola used to fuck me up. Every shoot. I miss her.
Wait, somebody's twittering that they liked the picture that I put. Oh. I should.
If you love it when you're talking on here and then people start tweeting the living fuck out of you and your phone's going off while you're on it.
Yeah, kind of. I'm like, what in the hell?
What is going on?
You know what? I can't complain. It was fan mail. The guy was like, hey, I like the picture. I'm like, awesome.
We do have some of the best fans in the world, I'll say that.
Say what now?
We do have some of the best fans in the fetish industry.
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding? Like, I wouldn't trade fetish fans are some of the most appreciative, chill, mellow, nice people,
You're fucking awesome.
That's been my experience anyway. Yeah. Well, they help keep us in this awesome line of business, Like, I think back on my day, all the other shitty jobs I've ever had, and I'm like, man, this job is like, it's like Shangri-La comparatively,
I don't know, man. There's a few days that I've just considered diving back into shit tank.
Well,
without a mask.
I mean, like, just be honest. Every job, it's like that. What's that line from Rap Superstar? It's a fun job, but it's still a job.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing I love more than sitting in front of my fucking computer for like 7 hours a day, editing shit, going back and re-editing crap I did wrong, and writing descriptions and pulling screenshots, and like that stuff's all the work stuff. That's no fun.
No, it's not.
Not really. I mean, like, but you take the good with the bad.
Yeah, well, for a couple of weeks there, it was more bad than good.
Really?
Oh, yeah, between contracts and expansions, and I had a little stint where my wife was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, fairly critical. So,
that sucks.
It got pretty fucking hectic.
Is she okay now?
She's home. She's still not 100%, but yeah, she's home.
Well, dude, that sucks. Man, if I'd have known, I'll keep her in my thoughts and my prayers,
Appreciate that.
I have a question. Who am I talking to? Is this JW?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, dude. Well, I mean, we don't really know each other, so.
Yes.
No,
Dun, dun, dun.
But Jesus, Whitney, make it ominous. Why don't you? Yes.
I will. You're gonna become part of the Florida fetish community. It's gonna happen.
Well, you know what's funny was I established that fucking community and then left.
Dick.
Okay, I didn't really exactly establish it, but I was OPP, motherfuckers. OPP? No, OGT. Wow, that was white.
Anyway, where are you at now? Where are you at now?
I'm in the Midwest. I'm in St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I actually live, you know what's funny is I have no problem saying this. I'll be happy to broadcast this to the world. I actually live in Beverly Hills, Missouri.
There's such a thing.
I swear to God, I live in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, Missouri. I'm going to have to Google that now. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You know what? Once you do Google, go to Street View and then look around.
Oh, that's your house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's for real.
We have 1 minute left of the show.
That's it? I've called in and wasted all your time.
You're not wasting our time ever. You're always welcome on.
You're a doll, sweetie. I
I'm not
appreciate you
even
saying
supposed
that.
to be here, so.
What is this, Clerks now? I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Clerks.
How often do you guys do the morning show before it goes off the air?
What?
Hello? How often do you do stuff in the morning?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Marty?
Okay. I'm just trying to catch up here.
Okay.
What time?
Marty?
From 8 to 9.
We're apparently doing 8 to 9 now.
Yeah, 'cause that seems to be an awesome time. It's better than 7, because no one the fuck is up at 7. At least no one normal.